there, guys and gals. Today I want to show you how I sharpen my Kizer knives. This is the Cormorant XL. This was a White & Mountain Knives exclusive. The blade steel is 3V and it has a sharpening angle of 20 degrees. So when it comes to sharpening, I would say that is probably the most important part, is getting the right angle. There are a lot of websites out there. Knives and Tools is like I think they're based out of the UK. You can go on there and pretty much search up any knife that they offer for sale. They have a lot of Kizers, and not for all the Kizers, but for a lot of them, they also test the sharpening angle and will list it in the specifications. There's a way that you can use a Sharpie. So if you take a Sharpie and you run it down the bevel, stick it in there in the sharpener and give it your best test, like 20 degrees, take it down the bevel, and as long as it's taken, you want to do that until it takes all the Sharpie off. Once it takes all the Sharpie off the bevel, then you got the right angle. They sell little electronic gizmos on Amazon that also you just put it on the knife and it tells you the angle automatically. Or you can do this. So that's got a magnet. So what you want to do is, first of all, you want to get it settled in this little clamp. So with the Cormorant, I'm going to stick it in just like that. And you're going to hold it like this. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can get this better. So the Cormorant's a little funky because of the way the thumb hole is, but that should be good right there. You want to get the blade clamped in. Whew, it's close. The white dot you want on top, you want the handle going this way. That's your starting point. And then this is the arm. So I did sharpen a little bit today on my hiccup, but this was really black. And all I did was I took a little bit of Flitz polishing, stuck it on there, took a paper towel, and came right off. These things are amazing. So this is the arm that you're going to use. It comes with 320, 600, and ceramic. So you're going to start at the lowest. You want to move from low to high anytime you're sharpening, because the lower the number, the higher the grit content. So you can lay this on there. So I've got it set to 20 because I know the Cormorant is 20 degrees. And you can kind of see, you can kind of look and see that it's nice and flush against that bevel. So yeah, there are different methods as well. So the quickest way I've found is to just go up and down, up and down, up and down. You can go up, just up like that. That gives you a really nice fine edge, just going up. Or you can swipe. You can go like that. Swipe, swipe. You never want to roll over the tip, because that'll roll your tip and then you'll be in trouble. So this is very simple. I'm not an expert at sharpening. I know very little about sharpening, but this machine makes it so I can sharpen my own knives, and I absolutely love it. So let's go ahead and get started. We're just gonna go to town here. You want to lean in. You want to lean in this way when you get towards the tip. That's a little tip that I learned from Duty. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Duty daggers, but that helps to not roll over that tip. I apologize for that noise because I know that can be gut-wrenching. Then you're just going to try to match each side with the amount of strokes you take. You want to go until you start to feel a burr. Let's check. Oh yeah, we got a nice burr going. Okay, Now all you do is you flip it over and you do the same thing on this side. Be careful not to roll that tip. Squeaky, squeaky. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube on how to use this thing. Now, I've found that the Work Sharp videos from the company that they upload on YouTube are very informative. There's so many cool tips and tricks for this thing. So if you end up getting one of these, YouTube is amazing. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, beautiful. All right, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna flip it back to the start, and then we're gonna change our, look at all that. Yeah. We're gonna change it to 600. We're gonna go down to 600. And then we're just gonna do the same thing again. Just bloopity bloop. Let me stop here. So let me add that there are a lot of aftermarket parts that you can get for this thing. I have only bought there's an arm that you can get that goes underneath here from a guy named Tim in the group, Tim Shanks. I don't use the arm because, well, for this video specifically, I just want to show that, you know, you don't have to hammer down on this thing. You can just lightly do what you got to do and get in and get out. You don't have to hammer down and take a bunch of metal off. But you can get different pads if you want to go really hard in the paint, like as far as getting a mirrored edge. But for me, just what comes with it works great. Yes, I do use the stabilizing arm sometimes, but most of the time I can just throw this knife. I can throw a knife in there and I can go right to town. A little KPL on that baby and see if that don't make a difference. Of course, it could just be the blade hitting the stone. Oh yeah, now she really moves. Yeah, it's just the blade. Anyways, so remember what I said. Don't want to roll over that tip, and you want to do about as many passes on the one side as you do the other. Alright, should be good. Yep, we got a nice burr going there. Wait a minute, let me see something. Okay, that's better. And back to the other side. You can do all kinds of fun movements, whatever you want to do, you know, whatever floats your boat. I like to go up and down, push and pull because it's the fastest way. It's so fast. You can sharpen a knife so fast on this thing. It's amazing. Just going like this, though, that can take some time. Going like this, that can take some time as well. When you got kids, a wife, cats running around, and you got to get her done, up and down, up and down, up and down is the way to go, in my opinion, of course. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're good. Ooh. Okay, now for the final step, what we're going to do is we are going to take and whip out the old ceramic. Boom. And we're going to do the same exact thing we did before. Now, I will say this. If you want to get a nice polished edge with the ceramic, you can really spend some time doing this, like, you know, 15, 20 minutes. But for time's sake today, I'm only going to do what I got to do to make sure the knife is sharp, and then we'll go from there. But you can really spend a lot of time with this ceramic rod getting a really nice polished edge, mirror polished, whatever. This thing works amazing. I would recommend it to anybody that has no clue what they're doing when it comes to sharpening, because that was me. I had no clue what I was doing, and this thing made it so easy for me to just pick up a knife and start sharpening. Alright, almost done with this side. Got a nice little edge going there. flip that baby over and we'll hit the last side and see how we did. Let's hit this side one more time. Alright, that should be, oh yeah, she's a biter. Alright, let's pop this out and release it from the clamp. Let me get this out of the way. Hit it with some holy water. You want to have something underneath it to catch all the metal shavings as well. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see how we did. Looks pretty good. I think I still might have a bevel on some of it. Or, yeah. Yeah, I still got a little bit left there I got to take off. Also, stroping is great, man. When you do the ceramic and then you strope it, yeah, I got to hit the edge a little bit more. But you know what? It's good to go for now. Let's see how sharp that baby is. Yeah, it's sharp. Only right where I got to hit that end a little bit more. It's not so much. But look at that. Once I hit the end here, the tip a little bit more, this thing is going to be razor sharp all the way through. See how it stops right there? There's still a little bit of a, still got it, but still, this thing is razor sharp now. And that is how you sharpen your knife.